What up? So, I'm going to share you guys the story about my ex-coworker. Oh my god, this guy got fired 5 times, and I don't even ask me why, but, well, I'm about to tell you why. I'm sorry. So anyway, um, so story number one, how he got fired the first time. So, this guy, he's like in his 30s, you know what I mean? Let's just say he's a big ladies' man. Oh my god, that's a too big of a factor of him. But okay, so he works graveyard. We had this other girl that works graveyard, and she was new, so he had to train her. Yeah, wasn't a good idea because he ended up, doing stuff where like kind of like harassing her and like literally like she got like uncomfortable to the point where she would stop coming to work. She eventually admitted to my boss of why she didn't come to work because she felt way too uncomfortable with him, and she even admit that he literally drank on the job. That's like messed up. Like you know what I mean? Like goddamn. So obviously like that's like a red flag. You know what I mean? Like he shouldn't be. You know what I mean? That's wrong. Okay. And not only that, freaking he overslept on his shift. Like he literally said that he woke up 4:30 in the morning and he didn't even bother coming and stuff like that. So yeah, of course that's how he got fired. Second time he got fired. So we were desperate for workers, and then we rehired him. Okay. um, we rehired him, and then I was like, "What the heck? Why would you rehire him and stuff like that?" And like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure the second time we rehired him was, and then he got fired because I'm trying to think. Oh, because he, it's he is a heavy drinker, and obviously by what I told you about him drinking and all that stuff is wrong. I mean, drinking in the back, drinking on the job. So he's an alcoholic dude. So he apparently got sent to the hospital because he had like liver problems and all that stuff, and he said that he had to be out for the week. You know what I mean? And my boss got hella mad because she had no graveyard worker for the week. Um, After that, he texted my boss saying like that apparently like there's a tragedy in the family and he had to go to Mexico to visit that relative. My boss kind of like was kind of mad because like the guy just literally like left with that info but didn't even like try to let her know beforehand that he needed the time off. He was gone for 3 weeks, by the way. And so my boss said that yeah, we're just not going to let him come back and all that stuff. um, they kind of suspect that it was kind of BS, but I don't know. So that was the second time getting fired. We obviously needed someone to work graveyard, so we rehired him after that. And he would just start so much problems where literally he would like come in late, but then he would constantly ask for time off, and then he would oversleep. And then we said, yeah, we're fed up. We have to fire him and stuff. Um, we rehired before. I think this was before we fired him a fourth time, but here's what happened. He literally brought his kids to 7-Eleven one night, like late night and stuff, and he was literally like drinking and all that stuff with them and stuff, and he literally apparently passed out on the counter, like right there, and then like they had to like like walk him toward his bike and stuff. His kids ended up driving away, but like this fool literally was like had to bike home drunk, and oh my god, yeah, it caused a problem to the store. Uh, I do remember that we did rehire him and all that stuff, but I think like because of like how he's like and stuff like that, I think that might have been one of the main reasons why. So we had to fire him again for being being an alcoholic, drinking on the job and stuff like that. So, and we tried to, and obviously the management they wanted to completely resist on trying to rehire him. So the fifth time now, okay, so we have this thing out at 7-Eleven where we have these big deliveries where we kind of need as much help as we can because these are like big shipments and stuff, and we want to like, we have to like take all that stuff into the cooler, the back room, organize. So we need as much people as we want. So my boss hired him not because like he's not gonna work graveyard or anything, like not he's not having a shift, but we just need him as an extra helping hand, and he was down to do it. Okay, that day when we hired him for that delivery thing, literally, so this other girl that worked there, apparently she puts her phone in a cabinet underneath the register. She apparently out of nowhere said, "Oh my, OMG, where's my phone? Where's my phone?" And we were like, "What the heck? We hadn't seen it and all that stuff." Then she was like making a big deal because she had like important information on that phone and like, you know, she couldn't like lose it. So, and then we kind of suspiciously knew that like, you know, the dude, he was like leaving the store to ride his motorcycle, and then like apparently like he probably noticed that we were, you know, like watching him and stuff. And then like the girl apparently said that she was going to call our boss to go look at the cameras on where we can, how we're going to get the phone. So he obviously heard, and then like he just like took his bike and then, you know, motorcycle, and drove it up closer to the into the front of the store. Okay. um as while we were there and all that stuff, dude, literally like the girl and the boss was literally checking the cameras for a long hour, for one good hour. And like I was trying to like, you know, see maybe like I was like trying to maybe think of have like detective work to figure out like who would take the phone. Okay. So it would be me, this other guy that works register, and the dude, the alcoholic guy. He apparently told the alcoholic dude apparently told me that like he's that, oh yeah man, I know how to sell phones and stuff like that. He would like take phones and he would sell it. So that kind of like gave me some suspicion that, you know, if obviously that, you know, he doesn't, he claims he has two phones that he uses himself, but obviously that like if he knows how to sell phones, he, that could be an aspect of why he would take the girl's phone. Okay. So after like the boss and the girl like finished looking at the cameras, I think they, you know, the boss just left, and the girl just like, you know, ignored the dude when he would say like, "Oh, you suspecting me? You suspecting me?" And then she was like, "I know you took it," but she didn't like try to make a big fuss about it. So after we finished the delivery and stuff like that, the guy finally left. And then the other dude that was working registers, he straight up told me, "Dude, funny thing is, he actually was the guy who stole the phone." And apparently, they saw on camera that the guy that works register gave the alcoholic dude like a pair of scissors. And when they went on, they saw through the camera that the alcoholic dude was going through the you know, the desk, you know, beneath the register. And apparently they saw him take the phone, but he tried to BS to the camera saying that he got the scissors. Like, you ain't, you know, you ain't BSing anybody. So after that, oh, I forgot to leave a part out. Um, the dude, when the boss and the girl went into the camera room, the guy was like, "Oh, here, I found it," and it was on the boss's desk, and there was like, "There's no way it was there." So obviously he tried to, you know, find another BS way for he won't get caught. But yeah, so we just let him do his work, yada yada, and then as he left, we vowed that he's never welcome back. And funny thing is, till this day, he still asks for his job as a graveyard worker back, and we had to deny it. But yeah, that's the dude. Got fired 5 times. Funny story. I just still can't believe this actually happened. But yeah, good night, y'all.